Question number 31. It says in triangle ABC, if the measure of angle A is less than the measure of angle B, and the measure of angle B is less than the measure of angle C, what is the correct ordering of the side lengths from least to greatest? So we have triangle ABC, and they said that angle A is less than angle B, and that is less than angle C. If we draw a triangle like this, A, B, C. Let's call this one the little c, little b, and little a. The answer option that we have is AB less than BC less than AC. Option B, AB is less than AC is less than BC. Option C, BC is less than AC is less than AB. And option D, BC is less than AB less than AC. So for this question, the smaller the angle, the smaller the opposite side facing the angle. So this angle right here, let's say is less than AB, and AB is less than angle A. So that means that this BC right here is less than angle B, that's AB. So angle B is this right here. So that means that AC, this is less than AC, and they say less than angle C. This angle C right here, so that is AB, so less than AB. So that will be option C. Again, the rule to solve this question is the opposite side facing the angle will be less if the angle is less. So that's what we did. Opposite side of A is A, and that is BC. Opposite side of B is B, and that's AC. And opposite side of C is AB, and that's how I arrive at the answer. Question 32. Question 32. The Juan sells exactly 4 kinds of pies in his bakery: apple, pecan, coconut cream, and peach. Of the pies he sold on Thursday, 1/4 were apple, half were pecan, 24 were coconut cream, and 8 were peach. How many total pies did Legend sell on Thursday? And they give us the option. Option F is 40. Option G, 42. Option H, 56. And option J, 128. So for the pie, he sold 1/4 of everything. Let's say everything is X. We don't know what X is. We don't know how much is everything, but we say it's X. That's for the apple. And then for the pie, he sold half of everything that he had for pi. And then so that's for pecan. And then they actually gave us 24 for coconut cream. And this time around, they give us the actual figure. So 24 pieces for coconut cream. And 8 for peaches. So the question is, how many total pies? So they're looking for the total pie, which we don't know, but we know that 1/4 of x is apple. X here is a total pie. So for example, if I have 10 of total and I said I sold 1/4 of everything, I will say 1/4 of 10, which is the same thing as 1/4 times 10, right? So this is the same thing here. They give us the actual fraction of everything that was sold. So that makes life a lot easy. So if we add the fraction of this times the amount, we get the amount of apple, which is going to be 1/4 times x, which is x/4. The total of pecan is going to be 1/2 times x, which is x/2. And then this one is 24, and this one is 8. So now we can add everything together, should give us a total, right? So the total we say is x. Let the total be x, right? So now if we add everything together, we should have the total amount of pies. So we have x/4 plus x/2 plus 24 plus 8 should give us x, which is total, right? So x/4 plus x/2 plus 24 plus 8 is 32. It's equal to x, right? So we can take this to the other side and bring this here. So we have like terms together. So we have x/4 plus x/2 minus x is equal to 32. So we can take the fraction of this. We have x/4 plus x/2 minus x/1 is equal to 32. The common thing here is 4. So we have 4 in 4 is 1. So we have x. 1 times x is x. Plus 2 in 4 is 2. 2 times x is 2x. Minus 4 times 1 in 4 is 4 times x is minus 4x is equal to 32. So now if you solve for this, you get x plus 2x is 3x. 3x minus 4x is minus 3x minus 4x is minus x. This one should be minus 32 right here because it took it to the other side. So we have minus x over 4 is equal to minus 32. So the minus cancel out minus. So your x is equal to 32 times 4. And that gives us 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. So the answer is 128. So that would be option J. 128. Question 33. In a certain quadrilateral, two opposite angles each measure 3x plus 5 degrees. The other two opposite angles each measure x plus 3 degrees. What is the value of x? So we have to solve this, 33, a quadrilateral is something that has 4 sides, right? So in this particular question, the angles value were given. Now the total degree of a quadrilateral, if you add all the angles together, must give you 360. So that's a rule you should remember. So if we call this Y, call this Z, call this R and X, it means that Y plus Z plus R plus X must equal 360 degrees, right? So they've given us that two opposite angles. In this case, they gave us the two opposite angles to be 3x plus 5 degrees. So we have 3x plus 5 degrees. And then they gave us another one, x plus 3 degrees. What is the value of x? So they say find x. And the option we have A is 1, B is 9, C is 43, D is 88. So to quickly find this question, this x, let's add everything together. We know that if we add everything in here, we should get 360. So 3x plus 5 plus 3x plus 5 plus x plus 3 plus x plus 3 should give us 360 degrees, right? Everything is in degrees. So 3x plus 3x, let's bring everything to one side. You have, by rearranging it, you have 3x plus 3x plus x plus x. Then you have plus 5 plus 5 plus 3 plus 3 is equal to 360. 3x plus 3x is 6x plus x is 7x plus under x is 8x. So that's 8x. And then 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 plus 3 is 13. 13 plus 3 is 16. So you have 16. It's equal to 360. Don't forget this is in degrees. So 8x is equal to 360 degrees minus 16 degrees. If we put this to the other side, the plus changes to minus. So that 8x is equal to 360 minus 16 should give us 344. So that if we divide both sides by 8, we can find our x, right? So x is equal to 8 divided by 8 here is 1. 8 in 34, we have 4, that's 32. Remaining 2, you have 2 in 24, that is 3, so you have 3. So x is equal to 43. So that's option C, right here. Question 34, the first 4 terms of a sequence are shown in the table. And they give us the table as A1 is 2, A2 is 3, A3 is 7, and A4 is 16. The sequence is defined by A1 is equal to 2 and AN, which is the nth term, is equal to AN minus 1 plus N minus 1 squared. For N greater than equal to 2, what is the 6th term A6? So what is A6? They give us option F is 68, option G 57, Option H, 41, and option J is 32. So in this question, they want us to find A6. So to find A6, let's just plug in the information A here. So AN, instead of A, I'm going to have, anywhere we have N, we'll put 6. But that's what they give us. So A6 A6 is going to be equal to A, 6 minus 1. That's what we have here. Plus 6 minus 1 squared. So that A6 is equal to A. 6 minus 1 is 5, so you have A5 plus 6 minus 1 is 5, so you have 5 squared. So this is equal to A6 is equal to A5 plus 5 squared is 25. So now we have to find A5. We don't know A5, but we know A4. So let's plug in the same thing for A5. Let's find A5. A5 is going to be equal to the same equation here. A5 minus 1 plus 5 minus 1 squared. So that A5 is equal to A4, 4 minus 1 is 4, plus 4 squared. So that A5 is equal to, our A4, they say is 16, so that is 16, plus 4 squared is 16, so that is 16 plus 16 is 32. So anywhere we see A5, we'll put in 32. So now we can come back here and say A6 is equal to A5 is 32 plus 25. And if you add these two together, you get 57. So the answer is option G, 57. Question 35. On the real number line, how many integers are between minus 65 over 6 and 75 over 2? So they are trying to ask us how many integers or numbers is between this number and this number. Option A is 8. Option B is 28. Option C is 48. And option D is 140. So between 6, let's turn this into a non-fractional number. So 6 divided by 6 should give us 10 point, I'll say 10.8. And then, and 75 divided by 2, I believe should give us this 36. This 3 here. In 15, you have 7. 36.5. So now we should figure out how many numbers are between 10.8 and 37.5, minus 10.8 and 37.5. So to do this, always take the old number, so round this number up to minus 10, and then round this up to 37. So you're looking for how many numbers can you count between minus 10 and 37. For example, if I ask you how many numbers is between 2 and, say for example, let's say 7. How many numbers between 2 and 7? If you write 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The way you solve this is by saying 7 minus 2, right? Plus 1. You always add plus 1. You minus the number, add plus 1 to it. So 7 minus 2 is 5. 5 plus 1 is what? 6. All right? That's an example. If I say how many numbers between 5 and 300, for example, how many numbers is between 5 and 300? The same thing. You say 300 minus 5, right? Plus 1. And that with 300 minus 5 will give us 295 plus 1, and that is 296, which means if you count 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, up to 300, you have 296 numbers. So the same thing we're going to do here. How many numbers between minus 10 and 37? You say 37 minus 10, right? Plus 1. So 37 minus times minus is plus, so you have plus 10, and you have plus 1. 37 plus 10 is 47. 47 plus 1 is 48. So the number of digits between this and this should be 48, and that is option C.